Okay, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Marion County in Florida and take a look at the tax auctions that are occurring in that area. So, in order to use this website, you do need a login. It's free to get one, and the good news is that when you get a login, it also works on all these sites down here as well because they're all built on the same platform. So just set yourself up a free account. When you get in here, you might have to click OK a bunch of times to clear out all their kind of alerts. And then once we get here, we're going to go to quick search. And when you click on quick search, you got to give it a few seconds. So that window shows up. And if you look up here at the URL, we're going after real tax deed. So we just, under auction type, you can see we got foreclosure and tax deed. We just have to match up the URL to which one we're doing. So we're on the tax deed site right now. So we'll select tax deed. It automatically defaults for the next 3 months. And everything looks good. Let's go ahead and click search. All right, here you can see there's 38 different properties that are scheduled for tax auction in the next 90 days. And what we can do from here is just simply click on this notepad icon. And then let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so here is all the information as far as the auctions that are coming up. So you see one here that has been canceled. So we can go ahead and get rid of that guy if you want. The other thing that we have to pay attention to is some of these properties are just little pieces of land that nobody really wants. So we want to keep an eye out for those as well. So in order to do that, what I recommend doing is go over here to the assessed value column, go data, and then sort them in order from highest to lowest. Okay, and you can see here that we have a lot of different assessed values for these particular properties. I know that one of the things that you mentioned was you don't want to go after any properties that are worth less than I think 20,000 you said. So there's probably some in here that are just definitely not going to be worth that amount. But the next step, once we get this part, is we're going to go ahead and delete anything that just doesn't fit our criteria as far as having enough value. So let me see. So it looks like all of these are probably just land. I doubt many of these are going to be worth 20 grand. Maybe once we get up here in like the 7,000s possibly. But just for argument's sake, let me just delete all these ones that are on the low end. And then from here, what we have is a list of properties, and we can look these up by the parcel ID. So over here, I've pulled up the county property appraiser site. And I'm just going to go in here and do a quick search. Click on this. And then the other piece is just making sure that it fits the criteria that we want in order for us to purchase it. So does it meet the requirements as far as the size? So this is 1.1 acres, the location. This particular one looks like it's somebody's IRA. And yeah, so I'm not even sure they're getting the bill. So in this particular instance, if this property was worth looking for, I think we'd have to figure out where these people actually are, not where their IRA is. So anyway, if that fits our criteria, then I would just leave it on there and then go to the next one. And then go back out to the main search. And then we'll do the next one. Okay, so we can see that this one right here is in an estate. You can see they live out of state. Looks like this is a 1 acre lot. So yeah, So it would probably be, since it's in an estate, probably reaching out to this person here, trying to get in touch with them, see if they're still alive. But if so, it would make sense. One thing that I should have started with on this whole thing that I forgot to mention was, let's go back to the sell date column and let's try to sort it by the sell date right now. Today is June 1st of 2023. So these particular properties right here are going to go to auction in the next week. We don't have enough time to get all this stuff together, get in touch with them, get a deal in place and all that. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these people. And then that'll leave us with these guys here. And then from there, we can continue on. Let me go back to assess value order. Not like that. There we go. All right, so we've done a couple of these. Looks like we just deleted the one we were looking at. We looked up that one. Let's look up a couple more of these just to get a feel for what they look like. So we'll go to parcel. Okay, this guy right here is out of the country, so that could be an issue right there. We could try mailing him at this place here. But anyway, long story short, all these people are going to end up losing their properties if they don't end up getting the back taxes up to date before the auction date. On some of these, it looks like they're houses. So, I mean, if we go in here and we look up one of these, oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so right here, trying to scroll down and see what type of property it is. All right, so you can see this looks, oh, here we go, mobile home. So, this won't fit our buying criteria at all. So we would just delete this one. And basically we just want to go through here, clean up this list as best we can of just the people that we have a chance of buying their property, by the time the auction date occurs, and then we can reach out to those people. So, this list is updated every once in a while. You can kind of go in here when you download the list, you can see how often they're putting new properties in here based on this add date column. And anyway, I think that this is not going to be a source of a lot of leads, but these people should be motivated when we do get in touch with them. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to end that here. But if you have any questions at all, just let me know. Thanks.